All right, guys, Eric and Jim back. Day 3. We're calling this Big 3 because we hunted most of the day. It's really slow. We started to turn up some deer. Found a beautiful glassing area. As you'll see in the video, somebody was trying to take a nap, and I spotted a really good buck. No. So usually it's me napping. It wasn't Eric, but you'll see in the video, like I said. But Eric has some decisions to make for sure in this video. So
yeah, watch them with us.
Yeah,
stay tuned.
Oh, dark 30, hitting the trail. Scouted a new area. Gonna jump in there right now. We'll update here in a minute once it gets a little brighter. Welcome to day 3 of our No Camp Days Montana trip. Those of you who've been following along, appreciate it. Hopefully today will be another great adventure of sorts that we can share with you all. Scout a new area, and we're gonna dive in and start pushing some ground and see what we come across. But beautiful Montana sunrise behind us, and it's a nice mild day. I think we're gonna have a good one, so check in later. All right, guys, we just spent an hour glassing this whole basin. I see a single deer, so we're gonna climb up over that ridge over there and work along it, glassing the backside of it. So got a little ways to go to get over there, but once you start moving, it don't take long.
First buck of the day, just a little guy. Can't tell what he is. He's in between his ears, fairly tall, but definitely not what we're looking for right now. That's a good sign, though. He's with a single doe, it looks like. Let's see, he had a 3? There's a 3 on that one. A few does bedded down. It's been slow. That's only deers 3, 4, and 5 today. One small buck. Looking over some really beautiful country. Back in where I took my big buck last year, but been slow. I think we're about to pack up and move out a different ridge to glass some more, so not turning much up, but we know we're in the right country.
Alright guys, it's about 1 in the afternoon. It's gone about 5 miles and glassed who knows how many different basins. But seen a couple of the younger bucks doing some rut activity. And not much else though, not a lot of deer. One thing we haven't been able to get away from is other hunters' boot tracks. Everywhere we've hiked so far today, we've been standing on fresh boot tracks probably from the last couple of days. So hopefully move over a couple more basins, a couple more ridges, and get away from them. Find some deer that haven't been pressured. All right, it's about 1 o'clock. Check in later.
Working his way up the hill. I can see him pretty good.
I'll watch it back in a second. I think he's thick horn.
He's not spindly. From what I'm seeing, like he ain't spindly. He comes up like this and he kind of curls in at the top like this.
Let's start making our way down there. Get damn near 1,000 yards closer. All right, guys. Jim just spotted a pretty decent buck. 3-point, pretty tall. I don't know. I'm not sold it's a shooter buck for me on day 3, but it's spotted at about 1450, and we just saw it again at 1350, and so we're going to try to move down about 1,000 yards closer. He crossed over behind a little bump, and so we're gonna work our way down there and get a closer look and see what it looks like from that point. But
it's a mature buck. He's just a 3, but he's a good buck.
Yeah, looks like just a 3 with one real long eye guard on the right side, I believe.
Quick recap. 20-22 inch 3x3. One real long eye guard, pretty cool. But good rut activity. Got a little bit of scope footage of him, but Eric doesn't want him. I don't blame him either. It's not what we came to shoot. So good buck though. So encouraging.
Yeah,
I like this area. So obviously a hot doe, and we seen another little forky rutting. Seen a little spike and 3 does in here, so I don't know, we probably seen 20 deer today, $5, so wasn't bad. But it's like 3:30, we got a couple miles, so we're gonna start boogieing. All right. Oh, look over, buddy. Manio just picked up. Last one on the single file line coming out.
Almost didn't believe it.
Little raghorn bull.
Thought it was too big to be a deer shield.
Yeah. Heck yeah. I was looking over on the ridge, looking for that, but right in front of us.
We're just talking about seeing some elk sign today. Thinking that'd be easy to spot these when they turn white around here, but
that tells us
still
that
just a little guy.
Not a lot of people are in here too, though. So sweet.
All right, guys, day 3's in the books. Sunrise to sunset. Just getting back to the truck now. And was a good day, was a good hunt. Might regret not taking that shot on that 3-point, but it is what it is. It was a good hunt. I could have killed it. A couple other smaller bucks, so I felt like we did a good day. It's good hunt, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode of the Mountain Forge No Camp Days Montana trip.
What's for dinner, Joe?
Got some noodles with some little smokies, and we're gonna add some cream of mushroom, and then we're gonna spice it up when it's all done.
Yeah, Joe, I've never had this meal before, and Joe cooked it a couple of years ago. It was super good. So he takes cream of mushroom soup and then just fries up some little smokies, gets them hot. Yummy, they're good anyways.
Little pig casserole. Mom would always do it with actual sausage links, which is the ticket. So this is camp style.
Oh, like breakfast sausage links?
Yeah.
Okay. And then mix it all together, and nice hearty, what do they call that? Comfort food, I guess, huh?
Yeah, it's home style.
So, yep, we're gaining weight this trip. All right. So, hope you guys liked that video. We got some phone scope footage of a few different bucks there. The one was real close to being a shooter for us. If it would have been day 6 or 7, I think we would have took a little bit more serious look at that buck.
Yeah, it was hard walking out of there that night. I was walking out there with those regrets, going, oh, I don't know if I made the right decision today, and because you never know what the land's going to give you over there. And but I felt confident we could work hard and keep pressing on and grinding it out like we've done in the past. And you stay tuned for the rest of this series, and you'll see what we draft up. So.
Yeah, and I made a mental note of that spot because I really wanted to get back to that spot. It was a beautiful glassing area. There was just little ripples and ravines where deer could hide, and you could sit there all day, I'm sure, and see different deer. So I know I want to go back there in the future, maybe a day where your legs are smoked, and just do a real long glassing session there. So make sure you like, subscribe, continue to leave comments throughout this series. Every time you leave a comment, we're going to put your name and try to get you some merch by drawing your name on the last episode. So appreciate the support, guys.